So we are on part 2 with Shay, and Shay is going to tell you about what she does here with her bushcraft skills and show you her homestead. But firstly, I just had to show you her beautiful fire. That's very important. And also beautiful Kiwi, who is loving being outdoors, tucked in her print. Hello, Kiwi. Is this a good way to live?
She loves it out here.
Tell everybody, come on and meet me. Do some bushcraft. Hi, Kiwi.
Yeah. Kiwi is Irish for my beautiful one.
Oh, Kiwi is Irish for my beautiful one. Right, Kiwi, I'm going to Mummy. Is that okay? Are you done telling us all about you and licking your lips? Yes?
Beautiful.
Oh. So, what do you do here? Tell us.
Right, okay, so...
Do you want to show us your tent first?
Come on
oh,
in.
that's
come
lovely.
On
Come on, let's go see the homestead.
Come on over.
Oh, my gosh, I'm so excited. Look at this.
Come on in, guys.
I'll be on the outside, you go on the inside. Look at that.
Okay.
So you do wild camping here, do you, as well?
Yes, we do wild camping. There's a lot of people who love to be in their hammocks. Some people actually sleep on the floor. Wow. And, it's like, you can challenge yourself if you wish. You can make your life as hard or as easy as you choose to. And so I've basically bought this here because it's got the stove in, because of my little princess here.
Yes.
She likes to keep warm. She feels the cold.
Obviously, when you're backpacking on the coast, you can't take this with you.
There is no way you can carry this.
A lightweight tent like this, a couple of kilos, kilograms.
Absolutely. I mean, the tent here is absolutely brilliant. Yeah. I'm not going to do any sort of advertising for this here, but it's a really good tent. It is, yeah. And
you can't take over from my Aggie, Big Agnes.
No, exactly, no.
Don't just do...
Although you did show some interest in this here.
I did. It was lovely. Look at that.
So this here, I've got underneath here is a cot bed, which she's just about to get into.
Yeah, look at that.
So that's a cot bed underneath there.
Okay.
So that keeps me off the floor.
So you won't be like me with your thermarest mat on the floor. You can if you come here.
There's a thermarest and there's a blanket.
Oh, you've got all.
When you're camping, no matter what the temperature is, as long as you have more insulation underneath you than what's above you, you will always be
Because I'm told you should put your clothes up, even underneath your mat and everything, on one of those really silver skinny foil sort of blankets you can get from them.
But also that's okay. Yeah. I mean, up to some point, because obviously your body will heat up, and with the condensation coming from the cold coming from underneath you, it'll condensate. So you may wake up with your clothes very wet.
Let me ask you another question. I'm told in your sleeping bag, I get told different things on my journey. Should you be in your sleeping bag with clothes on or with not clothes? Because some people say it doesn't work to heat up your body if you've got clothes on.
Well, I mean,
does it depend on the person?
The theory is that when you take your clothes off, your body heat will come out, and then it will lay in the insulation of the sleeping bag, which will then heat up, and then you will get the warmth from that. Otherwise, when you have your clothes on, your clothes will take all the heating, and your sleeping bag will take none of your body heat. Yeah. However, for me personally, I've tried both ways. Yes. And I sleep with clothes on.
Yeah, I do too, because I do feel... I've never been cold in I got a Vango Viper, and I've not... What's your sleeping bag?
This here is a snug pack. It's a snug pack. Sorry?
Is it an Iosphere?
No, it's not.
Mine's a Vango Viper 1000. Look, the dog. What have you got?
I've got a little dog in my
It's lightweight, isn't it?
So this here is absolutely lovely. This is a really, really nice sleeping bag. It is just so snug. I can't even remember the name of it. I did have it
But Snug Pack is good. Snug Pack is good. I've got their poncho,
Yeah, Snug Pack is super.
Anyway, it's warm.
It's very warm. I've also got an artist sleeping, military army sleeping bag underneath.
Underneath it,
as a base layer, and there's the dog's bed.
But obviously, this is if you are camping in the woods, not if you're coast trekking, because you can't carry all that. But if you're here, if they're here doing this with you, they can bring as many sleeping bags as they want if they're out here or whatever.
Yes. I mean, there is parking at the mouth of at the entrance of the woodland for vehicles, so that it's off the main road and stuff like that there. And then we have our kind of off-roading wheelbarrows and stuff, so that people can bring their own gear in. Yeah. I'm going to leave Kiwi in there because she looks quite happy in there. Okay,
shall I show them your wall that you've built, or tell us what you do?
Indeed, yes, indeed.
Right,
this here, the walls here, what's known as a debris wall.
Have you built them?
Yes, indeed, I did, yeah. So these here are a debris wall, and basically it's just using fallen, already dead wood. There is no live wood which has been taken from here. And although it's a windbreak, very much a windbreak for me, and it also gives me a bit of privacy.
Yeah.
So like when I'm teaching and stuff like that over a
Yes.
weekend, it's fantastic because all of our students are. Sometimes I need some downtime.
Yeah, you
as
do,
well,
yeah.
you know, and because
It's like, Miss, how do I do this?
exactly, yeah, but because I'm out here, people,
Yeah.
you know, bless them, think that they can come and chat to me whenever they like.
Yeah,
and that's
yeah,
really
yeah.
difficult. So this is kind of like my
It's lovely.
stay away. But this
It's like
here-
on the beach when people have their little beach things to
absolutely.
yeah.
But this here is also providing a brand new habitat for insects, sort of like
Oh,
for small
yes.
mammals and stuff like
Yeah.
that. So it's not a bad thing, and you know, and eventually it'll, you know, and fungi as well. You know,
Yeah.
fungi is which are really part of the ecology of a woodland, really important. So there's actually there you go.
What is that?
This is a fungus. No, I didn't make this. I just found it there.
Oh, wow.
This is a fungus, and this here is known as a cramp ball or King Arthur's cake.
Oh, I've heard of that. They grow on. My ex-partner told me they grow on like blogs and stuff, and
They
you
do,
can.
yeah,
What
on the dead
what
wood.
can you do with them? I forget.
Well, this here, I can't even remember the
Is it for
Latin name, but
fire?
it's something called the concentrica, and you can actually take a part of the top off.
Mm-hmm.
You can introduce an ember to it. So from your fire. So
Yeah.
if you're traveling from one site to another and you didn't have any means of actually getting another
yeah.
fire going, this here is your means of another fire going.
Wow.
So this will carry an ember and it will hold that ember
Yeah.
for hours.
Wow.
So you can actually wrap it in a leaf and then open it up and just blow
Yeah.
on it and keep it alive again. Then sort of like when you come to your new campsite
Yeah,
or whatever,
you've got that.
you get all of the tinder and then you can re-establish another
That's
fire. So that there's a
amazing.
really good little thing.
Wow,
Yes, a little cramp ball.
fantastic.
Yeah, they're absolutely great little things
Wow.
there. They're grand.
So what kind of skills do you go by the fire again when it's
Yeah,
warm?
sure.
What kind of skills do you, should we sit, have a little seat? You can tell us, look at all your little kit and stuff. And it's warmer over here. I took my jacket off just now. So sort of what
Right, so I mean, so like we do activities for children and adults, and you know, of all ages. For children, especially, we get them to burn off a bit of energy,
Yeah.
and so we get them building shelters, you know, debris shelters and stuff like that, putting up tarpaulins, using their
bit
imagination.
of whittling?
Yeah, well, bit of whittling, bit of knife
Yeah.
skills and stuff like that, and we do it very, very responsibly.
Yes.
Everybody gets, you know, a major safety talk, and I am like a hawk.
Oh yeah,
watching
definitely.
everyone,
Yeah. And
absolutely.
you help them show them how to build fires and things.
Totally.
And,
We do fire lighting. We do a little water, once I've done the fire lighting, part of the bushcraft is making drinking water
Yes.
safe.
Yeah.
And so sort of like we have a little competition. Once they've done their fire, then we get them to boil their water. And whoever gets the bubbles first in
Mm-hmm. Yes.
their billy can, sort of like wins a packet. Of
So is
sweets or
that if you
something.
don't have like, because I've got a Catadine water filter,
Mm-hmm.
is that if you get, do you still need to boil it? I mean, you boil it if you don't have a Catadine water filter. Once you boil it, it's pure, is it? Isn't
Well,
it?
if you have water which is say like a puddle or something
Yes.
like that there, and it's your only source of
You want to
water,
boil it.
try to stay away from sort of like ditches because
It's got to be running water, doesn't it?
Well,
Yeah.
preferably yes,
Yeah.
but I mean there's not a lot of that around here. So you've got ditches and stuff that you've got a lot of agricultural runoff. So it's like
And there
you know,
could be a
it's
dead
not-
cow or animal in it
Totally,
that's
yes,
running. Yeah, you don't
indeed.
want that.
But there are many sort of like pools of water. It's been raining, you know,
Yeah.
as per usual. But I mean, if that there is going to be your only source of water, then and you have like pair of socks, pair of pants,
Yeah,
whatever,
yeah.
in your kit, and you had a billy can, a little zebra can,
Yes,
something
yeah.
like that there. And you filter it, so the filtration part
course,
gets some of the organic stuff
yes,
out of
yeah.
it, and then basically you have to boil that water to make it drink
And if
safe.
it rains, you can put a pot out for rainwater, can't you, and
Absolutely, yeah,
use that?
100%, 100%,
Wow.
yeah, totally.
There's so much. I mean, the video is going to go too long again. There is so much. So tell us again, what is your name? What is your website? Again, I said it at the beginning of the other video so that people can contact you, because we could go on and I'm just loving this. But carry.
My name is Shay O'Connell, and I am the head or the lead bushcraft instructor, and I'm one of the directors of Wessex Wood and Skills CIC. And if you wish to contact me, which you'd be very, very welcome to, and you can have a look at our website, which is basically www.wessexwoodandskills.co.uk. That's the website. And then if you want to email me, it's a pretty similar one. It's wessexwoodandskills@outlook.com. www.untitled.com.
And so good for people's mental health,
So
family
is,
togetherness,
yes.
everything.
Yeah, totally. And we're on Facebook and we're on Instagram and stuff like that, where you can contact me too, and just have a little look at what we're doing courses all the time. So come on out here.
It
Get
is
out
an
here.
absolute pleasure, Shay, and I'm hoping while I'm here, the last few weeks I'm here, that you can give me some skills to take on that coast path with me.
Would love to.
So thank you very, very much. So from Shay and I and the fire,
And Kiwi, who's in the
and
tent.
Kiwi in the tent, smart dog,
He's happy
we
in
will
there.
say goodnight.
Thanks a million.